morning to all of you. Today in economics, I am going to continue the same lesson, production analysis. Learning objectives to understand the concept of supply. Law of supply. What do you mean by supply? The law of supply is associated with production analysis. It explains the positive relationship between the price of a commodity and the supply of that commodity. For example, if the price of cloth increases, the supply of cloth will also increase. This is due to the fact that when price rises, it is profitable to increase the production and hence supply increases. Definition. Other things remaining the same, if the price of a commodity increases, its quantity supplied increases. And if the price of a commodity decreases, quantity supplied also decreases. So that there is a positive relationship between the price and the supply. Assumptions. The supply function is based on some assumptions. There is no change in the price of factors of production. What are the factors of production? Land, labor, capital and organization. These factors of production price cannot change. There is no change in the price of capital goods. Capital goods means machinery. Natural resources and their availability remain the same. There is no change in technology. Climate remains unchanged. There is no change in tax policy. These are some assumptions. Next, let us see supply function explained through the supply schedule and supply curve. A supply schedule shows the different quantities of supply at different prices. The price increases 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Supply also increases 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. The price increases, supply also increases. In the same way, the supply curve, as the price of commodity increases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The quantum of supplied of commodity also increases, so that the supply curve is positive slope from left to right. The quantum of supplied of commodity represents in the x-axis and the price of commodity is represented in the y-axis. The points of like A, B, C, D, E, S on the supply curve, S's represent the various quantities at different prices. Next, let us see factors determining supply. Price of the commodity, price of other commodities, price of factors, price expectations, technology, natural factors, discovery of new raw materials, taxes and subsidies, objective of the farm. Let us see one by one in detail. Price of the commodity. Higher the price, larger the supply. Price is the incentive for the producers and sellers to supply more. Next, let us see price of the other commodities. Price of other commodities. The prices of substitutes and complementary goods also affect the supply of a product. The supply of a commodity depends not only upon its price but also price of other commodities. For example, if the price of commercial crops like cotton increase, this may result in reduction in cultivation of food crops like paddy, and so it is supply. Price of factors. When the input price goes up, This result in rise in cost, and so supply will be affected. Input price increase, then cost also increase, so that supply will be affected. Supply decrease. The supply of a product would decrease with increase in the cost of production. The supply of a product and cost of production are inversely related to each other. The cost of production rises due to several factors like loss of fertility of land, high wage rates of labor, increase in the prices of raw material, transport cost, and tax. Next, let us see price expectations. Speculation about future price can also affect the supply of a product. If the price of a product is about rise in future, the supply of the product would decrease in the present market because of the profit expected by a seller in future. The expectation over future prices determines present supply. Then technology. With advancement in technology, production level improves, average cost declines, and as a result, supply level increases. Technology is one of the important determinant of supply. A better and advanced technology increases the production of a product, which result in the increase in the supply of the product. For example, the production of fertilizer and good quality of seeds increases the production of crops. This further increase in the supply of food grains in the market. Next, let us see natural factors. Climatic conditions directly affect the supply of certain products. For example, the supply of agricultural products increases when monsoon comes on time. The supply of this product decreases at the time of drought. Some of the crops are climate specific and their growth purely depends upon climatic conditions. Then discovery of new raw materials. The discovery of new raw materials which are cheaper and of high quality tends to increase supply of the product. Next, let us see taxes and subsidies. Implies that the different policies of government like fiscal policy and industrial policy has a greater impact of the supply of a product. For example, increase in tax on excise duties would decrease the supply of a product. On the other hand, if the tax rate is low, then the supply of a product would increase. Okay, students, go through the textbook, learn well. Thank you.